Okay, well, good news and bad news. We took the car to the inspection station today and got stickers on it. Yay! So now it's all legal and everything. Bad news is there was a puddle of oil on the floor after I got back. And I just found it just now. So apparently we do not have this remote oil filter situation worked out yet. So that'll be part of this weekend's project, I guess. The problem is, one of the big problems is you can only cut these lines so many times and still have them long enough. Right now they're on the short side, so if we cut them again to put new ends on them, it's not going to work anymore. So yeah, wasn't a big fan of the remote oil filter idea anyway. I don't know why they do it like that, but that's what we got. So we'll have to just come up with a better way to seal these things. Okay, well, we got our inspection stickers on this thing. Yay, good for another year. Woohoo! But we also got an oil leak again. So just running it to try to figure this out, and if I put my finger under this hose, I got a good bit of oil. If I put my finger under this hose, I get pretty much nothing. And I can see it drip every once in a while, so I think this clamp is probably too far back off of the fitting, and it's probably cut the hose, so we're going to have to fix that. And then hopefully our oil leaks will go away. Wow, it's a pain in the ass having oil leaks. While I take that off, I'm also going to look. I don't remember. These are the ones that I took off of there originally, and I don't remember which one was on which fitting, but you can see down in there, that is, that's damaged. And that's right on the sealing surface, on that angled surface that mates with the surface on the oil filter adapter. So we're gonna pull that one hose off and look at it, and hopefully that one's not damaged now too. Otherwise, we'd have another oil leak. Okay, more later. Okay, it's kind of hard to take pictures down in this hole, but this part of the fitting here looks fine. And I just cut the hose off since I suspected that this here is actually beyond the end of the fitting, so crimping it this tight probably cut the hose, or that's kind of what it looks like anyway. So we'll cut these bands off, get this hose off, and we'll put a piece of extension hose on and see how that works. Okay, took a little different approach. We're going to use the 45 degree rather than the 90 degree, and I used my got this tool from Summit, crimper gadget, ratcheting, and it crimps these things on there pretty nicely now that I've got the hang of it. So this is my extension piece, since the more you cut the hose in the car, the shorter it gets. So I don't think there's any oil passages in the engine that are bigger than that, so I don't think we're going to have any reduced oil flow troubles. Hopefully this doesn't cut into the hose too much. Now the next trick, since it's a really tight fit, is sliding this on the hose in the car. I actually had to push this up against the vise as hard as I could to get it to slide on this far. And you can see it's not quite all the way there, but it's close enough for this ring to seal it. So let's get back to it and we'll test it out and see if we have an oil leak still. Or if we created a new oil leak. Who knows? Okay, the moment of truth. We put our extension piece on here. And it's 45 degrees fitting. And I just sprayed some carb cleaner down here to clean up the oil and soften it up a little bit. We're going to let it run for a little bit. See if it's still leaking. Get a little more oil pressure going here. See if we feel anything. Right. Right. New connections. There's still a little bit of oil residue on there. I didn't clean them off real good. Okay. Hopefully we're good to go now. This is the third time trying to fix these oil leaks, or actually maybe the fourth time. So hopefully that's it. And then we can get on to the rest of the stuff, like wheel bearings. Yay! Okay, here we are. All back together and running. Back on the ground again. One thing I didn't realize is I came pretty darn close to the headlight stop. Luckily, that's where it stops. As you can see, it's pretty close, but it doesn't touch. This is nice and solidly P-clipped on there, so I'm thinking it will be okay. I hope. Well, the next test we have to do is go out for a little ride, and that'll really put the oil filter under pressure, and then we'll see if we got any leaks. Hopefully not. Hopefully we got that problem solved.